Hello everyone. So today we'll be going over the hydrosphere. And if you don't know what the hydrosphere is, I recommend going 2 videos ago and checking out the fourth spheres. Also, there's a previously there was a video about the geosphere. That would be really helpful to watch because one part of the video is going to be about the interaction between it. So check that out before you look at the hydrosphere. So let's get started. So the five types of the hydrosphere are freshwater, so water that is found in lakes, rivers, ponds, streams, water from mountains, surface water that we can reach and have, groundwater that's from the ground, glacial water that's from glaciers, from ice, maybe melted ice, and water vapor. So let's look at the water cycle. So it all begins with evaporation. So it, it evaporates from a liquid to a gas, and it performs condensation because it turns into a cloud. Because all the water vapor condenses. And then we have precipitation, where the water, snow, hail, sleet goes down. And then let's say it goes over here. So right over here in the mountains, it'll go down and over here. That's surface runoff, when the water transported bar, uh, into a body of water. Or it could go into the ground and be preserved as groundwater for a very long time until it's pumped out of the ground or moved to a different area. However, evaporation doesn't just start from water, from body water. It can come from transpiration. So what that means is that plants have water in them. What's happening is the water in them will start to evaporate. So that's one way it can evaporate from trees. And if you don't get it, don't worry. We're gonna go over the water cycle in another video about the whole water cycle and each steps in depth. So let's move on. So the hydrosphere allows humans to drink water and create a habitat for marine creatures. The hydrosphere is about out 4 billion years old. For example, the water that you drink every day is made from the water cycle, and it's 4 billion years old. It just keeps on coming and coming using the water cycle. As for the marine creatures, it starts with the food chain. So some microscopic animals will start it, then small fish, then bigger fish, then dolphins, then orcas, then many others. So it climbs up. And our number one, our number one resource is water. We don't even need oxygen. We can find new ways. However, we can't replace water. It's essential for humans. That's a, that's why whenever we're looking for an exoplanet or a new planet that's not within our solar system, it number one should have water. So let's look at the measurement between saltwater and freshwater. 97.2% of the whole world's water is saltwater. So everything in the ocean. 2.8 of the world's water is freshwater. So we know that a percent is 100%, so we can subtract it and get 2.8%. That is not a lot. For humans, the 8 billion population, and sea creatures. 2.1% of this is from glaciers, and 0.6 of the world's water is from groundwater. So that would mean less than 0.1% of the whole world's freshwater is accessible for all of us. So someday soon, the water will run out. One example of a hydrosphere is when rain or snow fall toward the earth due to gravity. The rocks may break down, which is called weathering. If you don't know what weathering is, go to the previous video and check it out. And moved by erosion. This is one interaction between the hydrosphere and geosphere out of a vast number. So in this picture, we can see that the rocks, there's like a small sediment being moved down by the heavy rain. So this rain could shape the way the rocks are and move the sediments into a different place. This can take a lot of strong rain and wind. So next time, get ready to climb up into the biosphere.